We're here with Emory head women's tennis coach Amy Bryant just a couple days before the start of the season here. And Coach, you've had the whole team back now for a couple weeks since the start of the semester. You guys have been practicing. Obviously, some great weather for you guys. How's everything been going in the early part of the season here?
Things are looking good. We're really focusing on our point construction, particularly in singles play right now. And it's a great time to be able to do that. I'm kind of taking the girls out of their comfort zones and how they usually play, and putting them into some match situations that perhaps they might not be as comfortable with some stipulations that they're not used to, but I think now is definitely the time. You know, it's the very beginning of the road for us. We've got a long road ahead of us, so if we can get some of these concepts under our belt and comprehended now, we'll be in good shape in a couple months' time.
Yeah. And it's interesting you talk about singles play, because in the past when we've done these interviews at the beginning of the year, you've talked a lot about how doubles play is what you guys really need to work on, but you're a little bit stronger, I think, this year in doubles than you've been in the past.
Yeah, our doubles teams look good. We're very confident on the court and what we're doing. We've got some set doubles plays that we've used in the past, and I think we've got a lot of experience on the doubles court as well. So that certainly helps us. Definitely not to say we're not going to work on doubles, because we are. We always do, but our focus was really to make our mark on singles this year, in addition to doubles.
Yep. Now, looking towards the start of the season, obviously you guys always come into the year with some pretty high goals. Always try and compete for the national championship. Can you talk a bit about those goals this year, what you guys are trying to accomplish, even on kind of a smaller scale, because obviously that's a little bit down the road,
Sure.
But talk a little bit about what you're looking for from your team this year.
Well, this year I'd really like to keep it simple with the girls. In other words, I want us to go out to practice every day, and at the end of practice have each person say, "I got better today," and be able to point out exactly where in their game they got better. And so we're just taking things on a day-by-day basis. We're not, really looking at what's coming down the end of the road, nor are we saying what we want to achieve down the road. We just want to get better every day, and what happens later happens later.
Yeah. Now, one of the other great things about Atlanta, and especially this year, has been the just fantastic weather outside. Obviously there are indoor facilities here at Emory as well, but does that have an effect at all in the early part of the season, especially when you have some good weather? You could get the girls out there a little bit earlier to start playing outside?
Yeah, it has it's definitely a competitive advantage for us. We've been practicing in 60, 70 degree weather. You can't beat that in January and February. But it's great because we're getting on the outdoor courts earlier. This year we made a conscious decision not to play in the indoor championships, so I'm not as concerned about our indoor play. I'm more concerned about what we're going to be playing on later on, and that would be on outdoor court. So it is great. It's a significant advantage for us to have that experience already.
Yep. Now, coming up on Sunday, you guys are going to host Auburn University in Montgomery. Always a very tough team.
Very tough. Very tough.
Is that something that you guys do intentionally? Because in the past also you scheduled some real solid teams for the first couple of matches of the season. Is that something you do intentionally, or does it just try and work out that way usually?
It's a little bit of both. I certainly, when I plan my schedule, I want to plan the hardest schedule that we can possibly manage, and that means playing tough NAIAs like Auburn, Montgomery. It means playing the top D3s. It means playing D2s and D1s as well. I want us to get the best competition possible, so that we've had some good experience and we're prepared for whatever might come later on. So, tough schedule there. And then as far as, when we're playing these guys, it's sometimes just luck of the draw. We just open up our calendars and, yep, we've got an open date and that's it. And here we are, first match, Auburn, Montgomery.
Well, Coach, good luck at that one. Again, that's coming up this Sunday here at the Woodpeck. Thanks again, and we'll catch up with you next week.
Thanks.